if I should go by counting years, this work has been in existence since 2016, and I've executed a lot of projects, even that runs in millions. As it is, I'm still schooling. So combining school and this work together has been somehow hectic. It's not that I feel like doing this work at first, but with the encouragement of my parents, most especially my mom, I was able to start it in a little way. And as time goes on, I developed the interest. My names are Qudus and this is my also story. I'm a native of Abeokuta. I started my primary school education at Abeokuta Model Primary School, Kawas. After which I proceeded to Baptist Boys High School, Okeshage. After the completion of 6 years, I was persuaded to learn work by my father. At first, I feel reluctant, but due to his persuasion, I tried to give it a try. So I went into painting and paint mixing. So at the place, I didn't spend much time because due to the level I used to assimilate, I'm a fast learner. So after 6 or 8 months, I leave the place. Then I continue with my street hustle, as in moving from one place to another. And on a fateful day, while I was moving all around, I met with someone who happens to be, should I call it my angel? Then he advised me and asked me a question that day. He said, instead of you moving up and down, all around, doing nothing, why can't you join us doing this work? We were wondering, which work is that? It is interior furniture works and carpentry. So I asked the man one question, that this work, the way I'm perceiving it, as in the way I'm looking at it, it will take longer period of time for me to assimilate. He said it depends on how you are able to grab. And I asked again, can I use months to get this, to know this work? I said, it depends on how you are able to grab. As in, if you are a fast learner, you can use 6 months, you can use a year. It depends on you, okay? And after a few weeks, I discussed it with my mom, not knowing that has been what she would have learned if she happens to be a man. So she encouraged me, and I started learning the work. To God be the glory, I didn't spend up to a year before I leave the place. So I have to proceed on my education. So after which I spent, let's say 3 years in my first degree. Then I came back to the work. And since then, I've been doing good. I've been doing fine. There is nothing one will do that you won't encounter any challenges or any difficulty. But to God be the glory. The difficulty is not as much as it is used to be for the upcoming now. And thank God, I have a good boss. He used to encourage us. It's not unlike other boss that if one of the apprentices were able to have any small job, they won't be able to do it. My boss will encourage you. Even he will be the one to tell you where and how you can get the needed materials. So with the encouragement of my boss and other people around me and my parents, I was able to overcome the little challenges. Let me just ship this in. Though at first, when I finished my first degree, I thought I won't be able to do this work because I have a friend in Lagos. So he advised me to join him in Lagos to start looking for white-collar job. But man proposed, but God disposed. So I went to Lagos. I spent months submitting applications, and the thing doesn't work for me. So I have to come back to Abeokuta. So, and coming back, I met someone that said, we understand that you are doing this work. Can you give this a try? And I said, yes. I gave it a try. Before I finished the work, the man gave me another work. So, and that is how we started building the business up till now. If I should go by counting years, this work has been in existence since 2016, and I've executed a lot of projects, even that runs in millions, thousands. So I can't really remember all in total, but we thank God so far. There is no work one will do that you won't encounter challenges, be it from the customer side or the business on its own, security, even transporting the materials from where you have to go and get it down to where you are going to use it. Even the people that works with you at times, there has been a lot of challenges, but with God, everything is possible. And with the influence of going to school, we are able to merge it together with what we are able to gain in the streets to overcome it. There are challenges. As it is, I'm still schooling. So me going to school, I will have to leave some things behind me and focus on the study. So combining school and this work together has been somehow hectic, but with courage and then with God, we are able to manage, and we are doing fine. My mother used to tell us one thing when we are still young. He say, "Atelewo eni mi ki n tan ni je." That is, your handwork, as in what you know, is the thing that will give you what you will be putting on the table. Because I can't say white collar job, I can't compare the two together. But what I just believe in is that we are not born to pass the same path. Some, God has destined them to do the white collar job, and they will do fine on the field. I have brothers that we are from the same mother, and our parents do give them their own hand job too, but they are not using it as we speak. They are in their own field of this white collar job of a thing. And I have others too that are doing the handwork, and they neglect this white collar job. So the two is different, but choice really matter. As I stand, if I finish my school and I'm able to get a white collar job that won't affect this work, it's not that I'm not going to do it, I will do it. But neglecting this one for white collar job, I'm not sure that is possible. That is, it's not possible. It's not possible. So it depends on choice. What I used to tell my own God, as in my creator, every day is that I don't want to spend more than 40 years before I stopped using any form of equipment. As in, I'm not saying I don't want to venture into the work again. No. I will just be supervising. As in, I want to have a lot of people around me that I can share this knowledge with, so they can stand on their own and be the man that they want to be in the nearest future. So there has been plans taking this company to a higher level, knowing it all over the country, even in the West Africa, all over the whole world as a whole. And we shall thank God we are doing it, and we are progressing on a daily basis. Children of nowadays, though we are part of them, they don't want to stress themselves. Probably that is why they look for ways to make their quick money. But to me, the little advice that I can give is that it goes directly to the parents at first. Let me just tell you this. It's not that I feel like doing this work at first But with the encouragement of my parents, most especially my mom, I was able to start it in a little way. And as time goes on, I developed the interest in it. So if we have parents that truly want his children to be successful in this economy, even in our country here, you have to combine your handwork with school. And possibly if you have a kind of business that you can venture into, that is not bad too. Let's just start from the parents. As the children are growing up, they pass through their primary schools and they were able to go to the secondary school. What me I will advise, before they proceed to their tertiary institution, why not allow them to learn something, probably for just a year? You can encourage. Most of us, we don't want to feel that pain, but with persuasion and encouragement, we will do it. After which, we can then proceed on our education. After the education, if government give us job, it's okay. And if they didn't give us any work, we should be fine with our handwork. So my own advice, majorly, is the parents. Parents should please find a way to persuade and encourage the kids that are growing up now to learn something tangible, so that they can combine it with their education. And with this, it will be useful for them after the education and in the nearest future. Even we still need more talented people in this field of profession, because we are not many. And like I do say, there will be a time whereby this work, if care is not taken, if you don't have the needed and the required people to get the person that will give you the exact thing on this field of profession, it will be somehow hard. So we still need more people to venture into it. I won't lie to you, it is not an easy work. It is not an easy work, but with determination and with your commitment, one will get through it. I was not born like this. At first, when I want to venture into the business, into the work at first, I was even looking at myself, how will I be able to cope? Going from one place, getting this, our bosses will send us errands. How am I going to fit in? But with determination and, like I said, encouragement and support from around, I was able to fit in. So thank you for listening. Once again, my names are Qudus Omokunmi, CEO, Kuduzy Interior Furniture Works and Decoration. We specialize majorly on interior furniture, be it wardrobes, kitchen cabinets, living room sets, and so on and so forth. That is what we do majorly. You can contact us on 08032087399, and you can contact us on same line as our WhatsApp number, Facebook, and we are on Instagram. Thanks once again.